How's it going, YouTubers? It's Electron Man. We got another CB here we're going to review, and actually, this one doesn't need repair. In fact, a couple of videos I've been using it to repair the amps. I kind of pulled it out of the pile, and it worked pulling it out of the box. It could use the variable restats or the variable resistors that the volume control and squelch tuning knobs could use some cleaning. But kind of the cool thing about this is a model 77830, and I just did a video I don't know, about a week or two ago on a 13830. And you know, there's a lot of these models, and I didn't realize there was different models because I assumed this was just another 23 channel. But the difference in this one and the other one is this is a 40 channel. And I'm kind of in a dilemma because it's a shame. The radio's in good shape. It works great, but it's missing the cover in here. Well, you know, I have that 13830, and I was looking, and I think I could peel it off and glue it on here. But then, you know, then I'm taking a nice 13830 and still in the cover of it, and it's going to look like this. I don't know. I think I'm going to go in here and peek and tune it and clean it up, and hopefully, you know, with any luck, I'll come across one of these that's beyond repair, and I can take the facing off of it and put it on this one, because I just hate to tear up a good radio to fix another one. So anyway, basically this is going to be a little video of me just going in here and doing a little quick peek and tune on it. It's kind of anemic as far as output. Let me get it turned on here. It dead keys. Let me get to the right watt scale. Right now it dead keys right at 2.5 watts. Hell audio, and swings about 4. Hell audio. I'd like to see if I can get a little more out of it. So we're going to get in here and just do a little Electron Man massaging of it, see what we can get out of her. You don't want to go wild on these, and you know, I've seen a lot of these guys, they go in here and they tune these and they start stretching springs and stuff. Don't ever stretch the springs. Don't ever stretch the springs. That is the last thing you want to do. That is the BIOS circuit on the finals, and you're going to throw it off. It's going to splatter all over other channels. It might get you a little bit more power, but it's not going to be clean power. It's going to be hard on the radio. Not the way to go. You can adjust loading coils, and this is pretty simple. It's kind of cut and dry. You got three loading coils here, and then you've got what is that? I'd have to look it up, but I know that's your ALC, or your modulation control. So usually I'll turn it pretty much up all the way. You can clip it too, but I don't like clipping it. I'd rather just max it out, and then it's within tolerance, or it'll be like 120, 130% modulation. But you cut it, then there's no limit at all, and then it'll start splattering, and the audio will sound bad. You know, being the biggest swing is not necessarily being the best radio. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean you got a good sounding radio just because you did keep 4 watts of swing 22. If it's splattered all over the channels, and you know, you got 200% distortion, and you know, your amplitude modulation is all over the place, it's not worth it. But tuning these 3 coils is fine. Just you take it slow and easy, and go through them. And basically, what I'm looking for is optimum. I typically get them about optimum, and then back them off a little bit, especially when you have limited cooling like this little radio has. I mean, you don't want to push it too far, especially you get a jabbermouth out there and he keys on it for 15 minutes solid. It's gonna end up cooking it down, and you don't want to do that. So anyway, we'll start with just hitting the tuning coils here, see what we can get out of her. Which I'm going to tune these no modulation, and then go back full modulation, and see what I've got. Okay. And then let's put some modulation in there. Okay. Okay, there we go. And let me go ahead and hit that ALC and see what we get there. I'm actually not going to take it all the way up. I could see about 2/3 of the way is all the extra power I'm gaining. And if you couldn't, I don't know if you could hear that now, but you can hear a little bit of a splatter tone, which I could bring it up to the oscilloscope, take a look at it too, which I will here in a second. Get the oscilloscope warmed up here for a second. See what she looks like there. And basically, I'm just looking for a nice, even amplitude modulation. Nothing flat at the top, and you don't want it all looking like a big garbled mess. You definitely want to see a definition in it. Let's see here. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. That's about all I want to give her. I was actually getting flat on one side, so I backed her down a little bit more. I'm actually about midpoint. Is that about a third? So I went about midpoint, but I'm keeping a nice clean modulation there at about 120%. Okay, turn that noise out there. Now let's see what we got. Hell audio. Yeah, it's amazing, amazing. Okay, it's still not a barn burner, but it's now dead keying about 3 watts. Hell audio, hell audio, hell audio, swinging right at 8 watts. So I mean, we gained about a watt off dead key and about 3 watts off of swing. So I mean that's worth it, and I'm not putting the radio at any risk. Receive, I've already checked on it, was good. Go ahead and double check it again. I'm not going to line those unless we really need it. Over here on channel 16. And let's see how sensitivity is. Very good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, there we go. I'll clean her up and come back and show you one last final view. It's not going to look up clean real good because unfortunately it's missing that one little piece that goes along the top there. But anyway, this was just a quick little short peek and tune of a, what was it, 77-830 Midland little mobile. Okay, guys, here's that Midland 77-830 all cleaned up. Really a shame it's missing that little top panel piece there, because other than that, I mean, it's really super clean radio. You know, I guess probably the adhesive they use or whatever is just in it. I even cleaned up the adhesive off of it. It just, man, I'd love to have a pen on that. Maybe I'll get lucky, like I said, and find a old broke one at a flea market or something that's got that good top piece that I could put on there and make her all of her glory, because it really is a nice radio. Go ahead and fire her up here. She's clean as a whistle. Receive works great on her. Transmit works great on her, as you can see. And we'll go ahead and kind of show you what she's doing power-wise. I've got it on the low 10-watt scale up there, so basically full scale is 10 watts. So if that kind of gives you a reference. But right there, right about 3 watts dead key now. Hell audio, hell audio. Swinging right about 7.5 watts. Dead key 7.5 watts. It's a solid little radio there. Hell audio, hell audio, hell audio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell audio. You see it's got a real clean modulation on it. Anyway, this is a little short radio review of me restoring. Actually, it wasn't really a repair. It was more of just a restore. I went in there and cleaned all the switches and knobs, cleaned outside of the radio, did a little peak and tune on it. You know, it'll be a great little radio for somebody that doesn't really care about the you know, if it's real pretty or not. I find that cover to even be more. I mean, the way it sits, I'll put it on the shelf. Somebody come in here and give me a 20 bill or a 25 spot, and hey, it's theirs. But it's a great little radio. Anyway, like I said, I'm liking to get a catalog of all these different radios, and you know, put them on out there on the interwebs so that everybody can see them and remember them. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like and subscribe. This is the Electron Man. Have a great day out there.